This summer has been full in so many ways, in the best ways possible. I've had many quiet days here at home just working on smaller and bigger projects, and I've had multiple weeks on the road creating what will soon become the next series on this channel. But before we get there, I would like to take you along and give you some glimpse of what I've been working on here at home, and also give you the long-awaited potato update. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, we're gonna have to jump back in time for a little bit, right back to the very beginning of the summer, when the blueberries were still green, the buttercups were blooming, and the air was filled with the sound of sheep. More than 100 of them, actually, who all spent their days on the field here before heading up in the mountains for the rest of the summer. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah. Hi. They turned out to be surprisingly good gardeners and company. A few of them enjoying the cuddles more than others. It is 1 month on the day since I planted my potatoes, and things have happened. They have grown quite a bit already, so it's time to cover up the plant with some soil again. If I got this right, we do this to protect the potatoes from the sun. If they are exposed to sun, they can turn green, and green potatoes can be or are poisonous for us to eat, so they will be ruined. So yeah. That's what we're going to do today. I got some soil ready that I'm going to mix up with some cow fertilizer stuff. That should do it. I'm not really sure how far you're supposed to cover them, but as long as there's a nice pile around it, I guess. And if it's needed through the season, I guess I'll just cover it up more. So yeah, let's start with this. think that should do. I filled up nicely up the plant and also filled up the gaps in between here. I don't know like how far the potato stretches, but I'm guessing it's like just at the base that they are at a risk of getting exposure for sun. But seems like potatoes are happy to grow here anyway. The house that I'm renting is old. People have called it a home for many decades, but in more recent years, it's been standing more or less empty. And that is starting to show. I wouldn't say the house needs some love. It's already thoroughly loved and cherished. What it needs is someone with the time to take care of it, to tend to the details and keep it alive. And that is a perfect job for me. Let's do this. It's amazing what a few coats of paint can do for a house. And though everyone might not agree with me, I actually found the work quite rewarding. Spending those hours between my day-to-day tasks and preparing for the summer's motorcycle trip, watching the place slowly come back to life. It wasn't a job I had to take on alone either. As some of you may already know, one of the bigger changes this summer is that I now have someone to share the work on both the house and in the garage with. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I actually prefer painting house over changing tires. Not every day is fit for painting a house though, which I suppose is a good thing, as I find it ridiculously hard to focus on laptop-related work and sitting inside while the sun is shining. So I've learned to welcome rainy days as a chance to be productive indoors. Editing and planning and dreaming of new places to see, people to meet, and memories still waiting to be made. Behind the rainy clouds, the sky is always blue. And you know what else is blue? Blueberries. This summer I've spent quite a few days in the nearby mountains, soaking in the views and the fresh air and picking blueberries. A tradition from my childhood that I am very happy to bring back to life. The fact that we can step into the forest and find food so sweet and nutritious, freely given, is quite literally priceless. I know, and I'm sorry, I was initially wearing a shirt because it was kind of cold, as you can see, and I didn't notice until I was done recording. But it's not exactly the two biggest pairs of problems. Shut up, Renat. Shut up. Back to the potatoes. And just like that, it's a month later. I just came home from my trip to Norway. We were gone for 25 days. And I was quite excited to come home and check out my vegetables, how my potatoes and everything was doing. Obviously, everything has gone a little bit wild here. The lawn is all over the place, which we expected. And also my potatoes are, well, they're not super happy, are they? Before we left on our trip, me and Thomas, we had a lot of rain here. So already before we took off, there were some plants that started to just turn yellow, and figured, you know what, whatever survives, survives. And we come home now and, well, it's not looking great. I decided to just dig them up, see what's down there. It's better to have some teeny tiny potatoes than rotted potatoes. So today we're digging it up to see what's down there. That's what I have so far. Are you serious? Look at that. Oh, I lost it. Oh, look at that. That's bigger. This is like treasure hunting. Oh, one more. Look at that. There's actual potatoes. Oh, one more. Right. So, where are we? Here. Here-ish. Yeah. This is the results. Look at that. There are a lot of different size here, from teeny tiny to quite big. So, yeah. It actually went a lot better than expected. I thought they would all be rotted and gone and nothing there, but this is actually food. I'm actually quite happy about that. And I think this is something I'm gonna try to do again. This is a good start. After a successful potato hunt, it's time to tend to what grows above the ground as well. And for that, I have the help of this old snapper, which has been faithfully cutting the grass here for nearly 50 years. If I can get it to start, that is.
quite a large portion of our lives are made up of a bit repetitive tasks and chores. And perhaps it's because I've got the luxury of not having to rush through them, but I've grown to appreciate them and view them as more than just chores to get out of the way. It has become a way of staying physically active, and with no screens or notifications pulling at my attention, it's also a time where my thoughts are free to wander as they like. When new ideas take form and new plans and projects take shape, they keep me moving and present, and in their own way they make me feel more and more connected to this place. See what I'm doing here now, Thomas? I'm grilling the hot dog. I'm not boiling it.
Yeah, I bet you're gonna burn the fuck out of this as well.
Perfection.
Show it to me.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Can you step away so I can shut up? Nej! Fan, ikke brenner nå, da blir det gøy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
Well, there's that. That was messier, dirtier and wetter than I thought it would be. That's okay, it's done now. I've done at least the part that I can reach with the pressure washer. And yeah, quite a bit of paint is coming off, so... Is it your turn now?
Oh, I think you need to practice a little bit more before I take over. You need to get a rhythm. This is like having water war with yourself.
Let me see your hands. How? How?
Because the paints go on the wall, not on your body. It's as simple as that.
Tomorrow I'm taking this car for a periodical control that we have to have every 2 years here in Europe at least. I've had this car for 6 years now and it has never failed. But I'm still a little bit nervous about tomorrow. There are a couple issues that I need to fix before we go there that I know I'm going to fail on, and one of them is my headlamp on this side is not working, and also, as you can see, it's very foggy, the covers of the headlights, so I'm gonna try to make them a little bit more see-through. Should ideally polish them. I don't have anything to do that, but I figured maybe I can try to use a heat gun on them to like melt off the top cover of the plastic. That's probably a horrible idea, but we'll see. First thing, we're gonna try to change the light bulb. I've never done that before. If you have a Golf or no off the bulbs, apparently this side is the nightmare side to change the light bulb because it's a very tight space to work in if you don't want to take off the whole shit, which I have no idea how to do. So let's try to do it the hard way. So this is the room we have to work with. I have to take off this cover and then try to reach inside to grab the bulb on this side and then try to get the new one back in. So let's see how that goes. I don't know how much you can see down here, but let's take off this cover first. And then someone said to take off the fuse cover to get a little bit more room. You can kind of see it in there. Oh, that's tight. I'm not able to get a good grip in there. Oh, is it loose? Did I break something? Oh, it's off. Yay! Look at that. So when I got the car, there was actually a spare one coming with here. So let's see. This one should just pull off. Yeah. Can't be that easy. Really? Where is it even going in there? I don't
Don't drop it in here. That would be stupid. Is it actually in place now? It can't have been that easy. What? No way. Alright, now let's try to do something about this. Now, you might be at home thinking that this is a horrible idea. But by the time you're watching this, I've already gone through with this. So sit back, relax, and let's watch this unfold together. That's not good. It's not great, but it's definitely better. If it's gonna be good enough for the control tomorrow, I don't know. I'm gonna put on some maybe 42, maybe that can help a little bit more. And then, yeah. We'll see tomorrow, I guess.
That was it for now, I think. The summer has officially ended here in Norway. It's the 2nd of September today, the 2nd day of autumn. And the next time you'll see me, I will be on my way to the North Cape and all the way to the Russian border in Norway. And I can't wait to show you that trip and relive those memories, because it was great. Thank you for staying around. Thank you for joining me and sharing these moments with me, and see you again soon.